stay on this. I'm a starfish. So, let's stay with this. Now, if you read through this guy's study, you can see that he's totally hasn't got a clue. He's still in the hypothesization stage, yet he's concluding this. Not even close. I want to see his field work. He doesn't have any. So, but what it does say, he comes out and says one of the starfish will start to decay and fall apart, and then it looks like it just moves to the next one, and he, in a question form, says it almost looks like it's contagious. Well, it is contagious. Stay with me. Yet again, it falls into my hypothesis that Fukushima, COVID-19, is from Fukushima. Now, the heat source coming off Fukushima. Now, remember, these are the exact same scientists, including him, who are big Fukushima deniers to this day. For years and years, they used to laugh at me. There's no meltdowns of Fukushima. There's no it's just hydrogen blast. So to this point, they're going to still take this quantum leap over the top of Fukushima. Okay? So again, the acute collapse, this is an acute collapse that happened in just overnight. Boom, 2012, like, whoa. Remember the blob? I'm the first guy that started reporting you could actually physically see the blob. You can physically see it. It's black. I mean, Kevin Blanche. Same time I got cancer, same time I'm fighting for my life. Remember the sea lions? When I'm walking the coast 2014, 2015, and remember all the sea lions were washing up dead, and 40% of them were testing positive for AML leukemia, the same disease I had. Speaking of Utah and this historic drought, which is all in symphony, this is all in symphony. Remember the sea lion at Whole Zoo that year? Same year I got cancer. Got leukemia, acutely died. You know, so all this radical acute collapse. And they're still going to say, they're still in the hypothesis knowledge mode. He's still hypothesizing. You read it. You read what he says. It almost looks like it's contagious. We think maybe that these other bacteria are building up in the ocean, thus sucking the oxygen out of the ocean, thus they're not getting enough to breathe. That would not explain the acute drop-off. What would explain it is what he says later in the study. What he says, it almost looks like it's contagious going from one to another. I'm telling you, I mean, it's going to come out one day that, headline, after it's killed millions and millions and billions, COVID-19 has been traced to the Fukushima meltdown's disaster. Now, you think that's far-fetched. You know, it's not. Look, the evidence, my tide pool work, remember when they've come back. These people are reporting like it's contemporary knowledge in 2012, 2013 that they wiped out. Nobody was reporting. I mean, they were sitting there still arguing. Just like they still are to this day on the salmon. Just like they are still this day on the fucking whales. The anchovies and sardines, they're still in fucking denial. They are not going to accept the thesis that Fukushima happened. The heat source, they didn't even, come on. Nobody on Earth was reporting this as multiple nuclear meltdowns. Nobody. I was. I'm like, no, they're lying. These are full-blown out meltdowns. They're pushing. It took Lake Barra and Leslie Saw in 60 Minutes to report to you what Kevin Blanche, it took them well over 3,000 days to tell you what I told you in the first hour. Look, these are full-blown out meltdowns. They're pushing water. They still cannot get to them. That these cores are literally millions of degrees Fahrenheit. Millions, literally. They push into the ocean. So this energy that's coming off these three suns pushing into the ocean is a plasma. It's a plasma. It's a gas. That's what a sun is. Bringing sharp out of Earth. They brought 3 stars to fucking Earth. That's what it is. It's pushed into the Pacific Ocean. They've admitted that. They've admitted there's 3 full-blown out meltdowns. Never happened to Chernobyl. Never happened to Mayak. Never happened to Santa Susana. Never happened to 3 Mile Island. Never. It's the greatest heat source in the history of humanity. So they push it into the ocean. And boom. It mutates everything. If I could kill that, I mean, big fish eat little fish. Fucking plankton goes, fucking they all go. Starvation events, it's more than just a starvation event. It's a disease. It's causing mutation and disease. You think, oh, Wuhan lab, it came from seafood. Where's the Wuhan lab? I mean, excuse me. The Wuhan market. Mutation in seafood. He says, read it. It almost looks like it's jumping from one to the other. It is jumping from one to the other. Which I call FUKTONIUM. Again, the heat source, I said, well, the storms will rise up and it's caused such a radical heat force, it will cause the greatest fucking drought in fucking world history over the Western United States. Look it up. The Great Western Drought started in 2011. The tide pool salmon, Starfish Club, 2011-2012. Salmon collapse, 2011-2012. Oh, boom, 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 boom. The great tree die-off. The energy will rise up, and Mike Spiral Jetty fucking videos on the Great Salt Lake where I live right here prove it. 2012, a perfect, look it up, Google. I mean, the most perfect video, most beautiful video on the Spiral Jetty you ever seen in 2012. Perfect, normal look. The fucking lake, Utah's reporting yesterday that they're shattering fucking drought records. The tree burning episode. The fires. When you have spontaneous fucking fires, again, all fucking hypothesized by Kevin Blanch. All of it. And I live in fucking pure poverty. Fucking, I mean, it's incredible. I mean, it's the greatest. I've proven all. I've, by the way, done the work. I've done all the tide work. There are thousands of hours of tide pool work. Mine. Up and down all the grass tide pools in fucking on the Pacific coast. All of them. In California. And Oregon. At historic low fucking tide. I mean, with no money. How have I done it? With a failed aortic valve, while full of AML leukemia. I went in the bone marrow transplant on 11/11. You want to talk a made for fucking TV movie? Oh my God, what a story. And I can't get anybody. I'm like, somebody show up and help around. Let's put a book together. Let's get a publicist list. No, fuck no. Is that even possible? There's absolutely no fucking doubt in my life. This incredible fucking heat source, which Marie Antoinette Obama originated, and then fucking Trump on Balco. They classify me what? Salmon fucking collapse on fucking, I mean, is 90-something%. I mean, I said it. She's going to fight back. The mighty blue lady's going to fight back. She's going to come for the people. You get the starfish are mutating. The fucking sills full of AML leukemia. The people fucking, the cancer rates have gone psycho post Fukushima. COVID. No doubt in my mind. I mean, it's so obvious. Which I named FUKTONIUM. F-U. It's the greatest heat source, the greatest energy in the history of humankind. Oh, you think Californium's been around forever? You think plutonium's been around forever? 3 full blown out nuke. We've never had one. Scientists mystified, baffled, puzzled, stumped, perplexed, bewildered, fucking drowning. Drowning in fucking absurdity. Drowning in fucking ignorance. This is the greatest PhD in human history, and I've been dead on the whole fucking time. And what has it got me? Where's it got me? Where's it got me? Fucking impoverished. Kicked off Medicaid, so I don't have any fucking, I don't even have a fucking car. Because I've donated all my time, my resources, all my energy, 24/7, 7 days a week to this. To try to save you from you. To try to fucking this knowledge. It's not a lot, I mean, I should have said fuck it and fuck everybody. Just went and got a fucking job and had a fucking normal life. Fucking, you know. I mean, with my mind, my background, fucking anything. I mean, I could have done lots of things, but no. Just chose to fucking do the greatest PhD in human history and expose the greatest fucking knowledge in the history of mankind. That's all. That's all. 24/7 for fucking 3,600 days. That's all I did. While full in critical condition. Open heart suit. That's all. I don't even have a fucking car. My fucking own brother rips off my family inheritance while I'm sick fighting for my life. I got no allies. I have no allies. You know, my grandsons. Thank you, everybody, who supported this historic work. That's what it is. I've proven it. I mean, I've proven it. The greatest event in human history, the Fukushima meltdowns. The greatest consequence, the Great Pacific Genocide, which has moved all over the globe. The greatest event in human... I mean, there have been more species go extinct. They even talk about extinction in this fucking... More life collapsed in the past fucking decade, 10 years, than fucking the previous 2 million years combined. There's nothing. Oh, just the Pacific Ocean dying. That's all. That's all. Just not enough oxygen in the Pacific Ocean. That's all. That all done fucking mutating. Just fucking COVID-19 killing 4,000 people a day in the United States alone. That's all. That's all. And it's just going to keep mutating and get fucking worse. And, you know, that's it. That's it. You know, that's all. It's just the greatest energy and fucking the greatest event in human history. The greatest fucking cover-up in human history. The greatest denial in human history. The greatest PhD in human. That's all. That's all. Just go away and go die, Kevin. Fucking, you know, live in fucking poverty your whole fucking rest of your fucking life. All your fucking degrees, all your background, all your education, all your fucking work, everything that you fucking done, all in vain. Fuck you, go bye. Just go die. Fuck, I'm so fucking tired of living like this. It's unbelievable. I thought at some point somebody would come to my fucking side. You know, somebody, I mean, with some fucking wealth, with some power. Fuck, I can't even get in a fucking interview on a fucking, I mean, nothing. Just fucking. Anyway, the fight goes on. Fuktonium, that's what it is. More proof right here. Stand tuning.